everybody, welcome back to another tutorial from my Simply series range of books. Today I'm going to be going through Jazz Fusion, which is from my Simply Jazz, Blues and Rags book, and I do hope you like it. If you want to know where I got the book from, there'll be a link where you can get it from directly above my head, or there'll be a direct link in the description bar underneath this box. So if you want to know how to play Jazz Fusion from Simply Jazz, Blues and Rags, then please keep watching. So the first thing I'm going to do is start by playing it through for you, and then we'll go through parts of the music. There we go, so that was Jazz Fusion. So the first thing I want to address is the swinging style that it says at the front. You might notice that I was playing those quavers or eighth notes in quite a bouncy way rather than playing them straight like this. Because it's not very jazzy that way, so you just sort of swing them a little bit. So you just sort of da 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 da, and it sort of gives it that swingy sort of feel. So it's pretty repetitive all the way through with that rhythm. The only other kind of exciting part with the rhythm is probably bar 13, where there's a little bit of syncopation, where you've got, so you play the two Ds followed by that E, which I would probably play with a fourth finger if it were me, and then quickly down to that D. Rather than, you could do that if you really wanted to, if you're having trouble with the rhythm, but the rhythm should be, okay, so that's pretty much it. And the only other thing is that you've just got a few B flats and B naturals. So every time you see a B flat, they're going to be in a back position. So the B flat is normally first finger on the A string, but a B flat is going to be back all the way to the nut. So you might feel a bit of a ridge. If you move your finger back, you feel a bit of a ridge when you get to the nut of the violin, and that's pretty much how far you need to be back for the B flat. So that's where the B flats are going to be when they say they're B flat. Other than that, you've got some E flats, which are, the third finger normally goes here in its third finger place, and the E flats are going to be jammed in next door. You can't do open E, so if it says an E flat and there's a 4, you have to do it, because if you do an open E, it ain't going to sound very nice, and nobody wants to do that. You've got a few F naturals, which are on the E string. So the normal place for the F on the E string is here on the dot, and that's going to give you an F sharp. An F natural is back in the same place that the B flat was on the A string, but obviously we're on the E string. So all the way back to that little ridge there, and that's that one. And you're putting that together mostly when you get to the penultimate bar, or the one before 31, 32, so bar 33, where you've got 2 B flats and then 2 B naturals. So all you're going to do is just play those B flats and then slide to a B natural directly after, and that's it. If I play that last bar for you, back B flat, so I've just slid, and it doesn't matter if you hear that slidey sort of sound anywhere, because it's all part of the Jazz Fusion sort of thing. The last note, I know you're crossing quite a lot of strings for the last note, but you can just, you can almost take the bow off and sort of take the bow off a little bit, move the bow to the other string, and give yourself a little bit of an upbeat at the end there. So there we go, that's everything I think I need to mention in jazz fusion. I hope you enjoy the piece, and do check out in the description bar underneath all the other book series, Simply Gypsy, Simply Romantic, Simply Country and all that kind of thing, and they'll be directly linked underneath this video, so check those out. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.